毎度おきに、いつもすいません、よーはしです。それでは、ウィッチャー続きをプレイしていきたいと思います。前回、トリスに頼まれた発信機みたいなやつを設置までして終わらせてもらったんで、ひとまず報告かな。をしたいわけなんですが、いる？トリス。あ、いた。トリスメリーゴールド。
Geralt.
I placed the sensors as you asked.
I know. As soon as you did, I scanned all of Vizima and found the source of the anomaly.
Where?
A boy named Alvin at St. Lebioda's hospital.
How can a child be the source?
You've forgotten everything? He must have immense powers. Elder blood must course through his veins.
Elder blood?
The gift of Lara. We must rein in Alvin's destructive abilities. Hurry, fetch him from the hospital.
I'll see what I can do. Will they let me take him?
Not readily. Your friend Shawnee refuses to hand him over. She has no idea what the entire city faces if he spins out of control. I don't know how to talk to her. She's your friend. Settle it with her. I'd be grateful. One more thing. Children of Elder Blood attract creatures from the beyond, ghosts and specters. You might find this scroll useful.
I'll see you later.
アイテムが持てないからこれ地面に落ちてるのね。オッケー。これでお菓子の敵を見るためのアイテム。まあいいか。で飲んでる。じゃあ行こうか。
Are you
こっち
ill?
の商業街っていうか
Armed as you are, I'd stay clear
こ
of
っ
the
ちの方へ
path.
来て人がすごい多いですね。街も広いですし。こういう系できない。古い火事場。これはいけないのか。これ行ってみようかな。トリスに言われた歓迎会。こっちか。
What's the difference between monsters and tax collectors? It's legal to hire a witcher to kill monsters.
No reason to be here, white-haired one.
俺言ってるじゃん。
You whisk children away, turn them into witches.
マリボーン。ニューナラコート。
Daddy will buy me a new dog.
One may say I consort with witches.
一回捨てていくと。 拾えばいいからね。コカトリスの羽。フレーダの木を持っていいんじゃね？ワイバーンの肉。グラベア。アーチスポア。
For some peace and quiet. Not good.
しかし、これでプレダトー外れる。クリアしたな。ちょっと待てよ。アイテムいっぱいありすぎて。そっちか。ごめんなさい。なんか目的地
For some peace and quiet.
ですが、さっきお金もらいに行きます。アイテム減らしたい。プレダーは多分病院のそばにたまに出てきたりとか、街中に出てくる大きい吸血鬼のやつでしたよね。それの牙を持ってこいっていう話かな。
The neighborhood has lost charm since they let the rabble in.
オーバーわからずに来てますからね、これ。ベレラット。ベレラットってどこにいるの？なんか。
Another century.
ベレラットってどこにいた？いないじゃん。
The Order has strengthened Vizima's defense.
ベレラットさんどこ？
Velrat has decided to turn old Vizima into a hospice for diseased non-humans.
What's this?
なんかどっか行ったやな。方法の扉。ちょっといらないアイテムみたいな。アイテム数が多すぎる。連携ですし、アルケミストか。
Tomorrow, I'll enlist in the Order.
なんか売れるんじゃない？
Don't dare say a word. The catalyst worked. An explosion nearly threatened, but once again the Zeracanian masters are shoveling manure.
I had an itch in my nose there,
Take care. No jesting with the catalysis of pyrite.
but I didn't sneeze.
Still here?
What do you do?
I'm developing a philosopher's stone. I'll share with you the gold obtained from the transmutation of lead and throw in free the guarantee of eternal youth.
Seriously?
I'm from the University of Oxenfurt. They hired me to improve the composition of the steel in arms production.
Too brittle?
Too expensive. It's nearly iron and very contaminated.
Do you have alchemical ingredients for sale?
I'm a scholar, not an alchemist. I despise superstition.
Isn't alchemy a science?
Rubbish. Magic and alchemy will disappear from the world. Science alone will remain.
My friend Kalkstein considers himself an alchemist.
Kalkstein? We laugh at his pseudo-scientific mumbling. Did you peruse his metamorphoses? Hogwash, written in cloudy language meant to disguise the author's incompetence.
Metamorphoses? Not bad.
Can you imagine such insanity as the concept of substance codependence?
Kalkstein writes about coexistence, not codependence. Entirely different.
The last sentence states that in the case of substances, the terms codependence and coexistence are interchangeable.
Seriously? I'll review it.
Still here.
When we first spoke, you mentioned Zeracanian masters.
I attempted to solve the riddle of steel using a worthless Zeracanian book. I'd gladly swap it for something else.
Like what?
Red meteorite iron ore for my experiments.
Which book?
Zeracanian. Something about explosive substances.
May be useful.
Still here?
When we first spoke, you meant... Like what?
Red.
I'll return with the ore.
Still here?
What do you do?
I'm
In that case...
破壊してどんな石やろっていうか当初の目的のアイテム売りたいっていうのができなかったな。でも露天商みたいのがいっぱいいるとこがあったからここに行けばいいか。
A witcher, hide your women.
ここから開けて。
If you're drawn to the secret arts, especially alchemy, you're certain to want my wares.
さっき言ったよね。これらのケーキ、これを売ったらダメやね。これはいいか。
That damned merchant's guild not only trades real art.
No reason to be here, white-haired one.
酒屋さんに売れるんかな。
I'll be damned.
お酒とか結構売ってしまっていいかな。1個しかないの売っちゃうか。 し、こんだけ売っといたらだいぶマシでしょう。で、目的地を変えて、ニューナラコート。これで、もう一回、当初の目的地行きます。ごめんなさい、アイテム整理しちゃいました。
A witcher, like the old days.
まだ街並みを全然覚えてないんですが、なんとなくこっち。
No
Those
reason to be
swords
here.
just
こっちかな。結構行き止まりの通路が多いですよね。あった、これや、ニューナラコート。ごめん。あ、ダンディリオン。
Geralt, I'm glad you're here.
I'm not in the mood for music, Dandelion. We'll talk later.
Geralt, I promised to perform for all these people and I don't have my lute.
Then you have a problem.
Geralt.
What happened to your lute?
Long story. Tell you over a drink?
Well,
なんで話さなあかんの？
Geralt.
what's so special about this lute?
It's the one I got from Teruviel,
Who's Teruviel?
the she-elf from the Blue Mountains. You did quite a number on her nose when you two first met.
Where is she now?
I heard she joined the Scoia'tael. I wonder if she's still alive.
In the Valley of Flowers?
I even wrote a ballad about that, where the devil says goodnight. I'll be singing it today.
I don't recall.
これギューと取り返しに行かないでいいの？
Geralt. Don't be ridiculous, Geralt.
あ、やっぱ水やダメ。怒られちゃったよ。
Don't be ridiculous. Geralt.
What's so...
It's the one
I remember...
Great. So you know why I want that...
この辺飲んだ方がいいの？
Don't be ridiculous. Geralt.
どうやって
How did you...
Personal
I doubt...
Geralt, you know so little. I approached a wealthy merchant whose daughter studied lute under me. With all the right contacts, he obtained a pass for me, thus demonstrating his appreciation for art. Sadly, we're no longer friends.
See you.
竜と取り返し上げんでいいんかなこれ。か。
A witcher? They said your kind was extinct.
Very nearly. I'm Geralt.
I'd rather not reveal my true name, my knightly vows. If you wish, you may call me Patrick de Wazy.
Of the, Flaming Rose?
Indeed, I'm a member. Perhaps you could lend me some assistance.
With what?
My sister. Will you hear her story? One day we found her unconscious in bed. Blood trickled from fang marks on her neck. We had no doubts, a vampire.
Fang marks don't necessarily mean a vampire.
These clearly did, for after a time, my sister disappeared. She must have been transformed and then escaped.
If she is a vampire, I'll have to...
Above all, I would like you to find her, confirm our suspicions.
All right. I'll look for your sister.
You should have no trouble recognizing her. None can ignore her azure eyes. She is a slim, beautiful blonde.
I'll do what I can.
Yes?
Do you know one Siegfried of Danale?
Indeed.
What news of him?
He is due to be promoted. In fact, he possibly has been already. I don't know, we never speak.
Can you tell me why?
He is transformed. Many of the Order perished in the swamp at the hands of the elves. All save him. They say he hid 2 days within a cow's carcass.
Whatever happened, surely old Ake of Denel, Siegfried's father, wouldn't have fled when faced by elves.
You don't know that, so you shouldn't judge, sir.
It need be said, however, that though he gathered information about the tactics of the Scoia'tael, how does that compare to the stain which the mission left on his honor?
Where is he?
He trains recruits in front of the Order's seat in the Temple Quarter.
話聞いた方がいいかな。とりあえずこれかな。
Master Luvarden requests your company at 6 in the evening.
6時ってか。出るよ。
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
I'm here about the notice.
Yes, the wyvern meat. You have 3 pieces?
Not yet.
No rush. Well,
greetings.
Can I?
I need rest. Got a room?
Yes, 5 orens.
よし、行かしてもらおう。これデア？ここでいいかな？ここやね。これる？OK。行きましょう。ろうかな。
Fighting or watching? Stand still.
会合。はいけど。カメラアングルおかしいよ。トリス。
Here we are. Wipe that frown off your face. You'll be fine.
Can't we go back to your place? Make sure I have no internal injuries.
Later, Geralt. Come on. This isn't so bad. Let's mingle.
Mm-hmm.
The Zerican market is the future of commerce. Buy low, sell high, rejoice in the profits and make the books look legal. Buy low, sell high, rejoice in the profits and make the books look legal.
That dwarven loan shark dead. Cheating dwarf is here.
The Zerican market is the future of commerce.
A witch.
この人かな。いくらにいるわけ。
Welcome to Lord Luvarden's feast.
Vizima needs an aqueduct. The prince will present plans to
Guardian using is not so bad. The chambermaids are quite...
Get out of my sight, Fritz.
Milady, allow me to present the sorceress Triss Marigold. And...
Duet, I know who stands before me. We know each other, do we not, Witcher?
One could say so, Princess.
A princess indeed, though I do not always feel like one. So many duties. You could not imagine, Witcher. Why do you stare? Is my dress displeasing?
I see you still wear the gemstone with the inclusion. The curse.
Shut your filthy mouth, mutant.
But the curse may yet.
Enough! Your Highness, allow me to cast this drifter out.
We no longer desire to speak with you. Step away. You shall be summoned when I need you.
Arrive on horseback in full armor.
怒られちゃった。
Rumor says that King Radovid renegotiated fighting.
Geralt, have you met Taller?
Taller? Here?
Let me introduce my master, the Honorable Erkin von Blunt.
Good day, sir.
Erkin has taken a vow of silence and thus cannot answer. You must be wondering why he is here.
Indeed.
He has made numerous vows in his life, one of which is to protect the royal family. Sadly, for unknown reasons, Princess Ada holds little respect for him. Vows, however, must be honored, whatever the circumstances.
And how are you involved? Are you bound by his vows by extension?
He authorized me to speak on his behalf, and I serve as his advisor.
Of course. We shan't be bothering you. Come, Geralt.
寄ってる寄ってるな、ほんと。ダメだな。
Geralt, allow me to introduce Burgomeister Velerad.
Charmed.
Greetings. It's been a while.
Velerad is King Foltest's right hand.
No need for formal introductions. If you wish to open a factory or a shop, kill a monster, or petition the king, you must come to me.
I'll remember that.
Excuse us, Burgomeister, but we need to say hello to the other guests.
出れな。これでデグランリバーデンだけ話はいいかな。
Geralt of Rivia and Triss Merigold, welcome.
Greetings.
I thank you for coming. Look about the room and you will see the entire kingdom represented.
We thank you for your invitation.
Forgive me, I must return to my duties. I'm certain we'll speak later.
You've met everyone who's anyone. I need to speak with Luvarden. You behave yourself. Beware of anyone who tries to pry information from you.
From me? But I'm just a witcher.
Don't be fooled. Anything you say may have political ramifications.
Why did they all come if they dislike Luvarden?
Enjoying yourself?
Exquisitely. Not enough food, nowhere to sit, and nothing but small talk. And I may be the only one here not involved in one of the many schemes or secret alliances being forged.
It's a sign of the times. New customs and fashions. You think it better to show the Nilfgaardian we're barbarians? That we can't distinguish between a fork and a comb? That the only way we know how to feast is to get blind drunk and roar lusty songs while slapping the serving wenches on their arse?
I'm a relic. Someone from the past, so I'm rather attached to the old customs. Never understood nor liked the new ones. But really, Taller, why are you here?
I'm a patriot. I've the good of the kingdom at heart. A kingdom threatened by the schemes and alliances you were observant enough to note.
I said I was an old-fashioned witcher. Be straight, like Taller the Fence would be.
Taller the Fence does nothing for free.
Taller the Fence is a scoundrel who'd prefer the Temple District not know he consorts with the cream of Vizima society.
Have it your way. Let me tell you, friend, a serious slashfest is in the works. One without pardon. The defeated will be picked apart by crows. You'll be forced to fight for a new order, comrade, or against it. We will fight for our traditions and customs, for our land and our women.
Who's this enemy? Who wants to steal our women?
I wouldn't deceive you. I think you're one of us. It's a cause we share. I don't know the enemy yet, but I will soon, and when I do, the time of the sword and the axe will come. Blood will flow in the streets. And know this, comrade, there will be no room for your neutrality.
Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade.
Temerian intelligence. I execute the king's direct orders. I find traitors, rats, and foreign agents. I'm a spy.
A highly placed spy.
I can't deny it. May I ask a personal question? The amphibians you're after, are they a personal matter or an ideological one?
Both.
Care to explain?
They robbed me and killed a friend. They're criminal, evil. Salamandra upsets the balance. As a witcher, I can't ignore that.
Got it. Thank you for being candid.
あ、両生類っていうのはサラマンドラのことね。なるほど。
Who exactly is DeWitt, and what is he doing here?
That Nilfgaardian dog is a mere pawn. I cannot fathom why Ada tolerates him.
Explain.
Like most knights of the Order, he worries his dick's too small, so he gets aggressive whenever something scares him. Then, of course, he's a Nilfgaardian. Our princess has some weaknesses, but stupidity is not one of them.
Maybe the princess has a game of her own going.
Then she should choose better allies. Unlike chess, this game claims lives. I'm afraid someone might be using her.
Is Luvarden somehow involved?
I need to get Erkin a private meeting with him. At present, his intentions are a pure riddle.
To me, too.
Really?
What do you mean?
Your friend seems to get along famously with Luvarden. For two strangers, they certainly have much to discuss. See for yourself.
I trust Triss.
I suppose you know her better than I, but don't say I didn't warn you. Regarding Luvarden, we know he heads some transnational organization of merchants, bankers, and other wealthy folk. Make what you will of it.
Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me?
This game concerns you more than you imagine. You mean to tell me you're not interested in the conflict between the Order and the Scoia'tael? You mean to tell me you don't care? What about your lover, Triss Merigold?
That's private. I want to destroy Salamandra. That is my only objective.
Salamandra has a patron. Someone in this room, or one known here. You're up to your ears in this, Wolf, whether you like it or not.
Excuse me for a moment. We'll talk later.
I'll be with you shortly. Give us a moment, please.
Witcher, you may approach. Duet, fetch me some wine. From that page boy at the end of the room.
Your Highness?
We may speak freely now. Geralt, tell me about witchers, and please, don't hide behind your code.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics? To me, politics is like an encounter with a lover. Would you agree?
I'm impressed by the comparison. Have you ever tried your hand at the fine arts, Your Highness?
I'm forced to study all kinds of nonsense, but books bore me, as does poetry for the most part.
I agree. Books are for bores.
Never mind. Back to our lovers ambulating about the room. You see, Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst. It begins with foreplay, glances, conversations. Behold that witch with Luvarden. Now look to our noble Erkin in the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then one is consumed by the desire to come together roughly, like animals. Finally, one is left with sad, passionless copulation. Velerad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
You may be right, Your Highness. Power, sex, power, they both come down to one thing. Fucking others. May I ask you a question?
Go on.
What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Ugh, dull? I have grown hungry, and there is naught worth eating at this feast. I tire of partridge tongues and caviar. What do I most desire? I have it. I will answer your ever so dull question if you bring me what I most desire.
I shall return shortly, Your Highness.
ベレラットにアダム。
Speak freely, Geralt, but no politics.
I want to ask about the princess.
No politics.
About the curse.
Shh. I could use something stronger. Fine. Ask.
Does the princess have strange dreams?
How would I know? I've not spoken to Ada without one of those bastards from the Order prisons.
Any strange behavior?
You're awfully close to treason.
I'm not asking out of want for political influence.
Our sweet princess is completely normal. Well, her head's a little messed up.
Is she aggressive?
On occasion, but not unusual for a spoiled damsel. I don't know, she's...
What?
Well...
Spit it out.
She needs a man to give her a proper lay.
Right.
Must go.
Later. What does the princess like to eat?
Find me a stronger drink and we'll speak.
Will do.
なるほど。そしたら、なんかまたお使いみたいな感じのクエストになっちゃってるんですが、こちらの方を引き続きこの社交会、歓迎会を進めていきたいと思います。はい、ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、高評価いただけると嬉しいです。それでは次回のウィッチャーでお会いしましょう。それではまた。